It's absolutely insane how expensive groceries are these days. I mean, you're barely getting anything in some cases, just 3 or 4 items, and not even meat or other protein, just some bananas and some nuts. You're spending nearly $100. Value of the dollar is just absolutely getting decimated. Everything's just going up and up with no end in sight. It is so common these days for people to go to Costco and end up paying $600 when that was unimaginable just 5 years ago. What scares me even more is how fast these grocery prices are still growing, and they're not going to stop anytime soon. So soon enough, you'll have people not being able to afford anything, and they have to resort to being on credit card debt to eat. This is so sad, and in this day and age, in the richest country of the world, this should not be happening, and yet it is. And the politicians really need to start focusing on these cost of living issues in the country. Otherwise, this problem is bound to get out of hand.
Yo, this is what $70 gets you at Walmart. Yep, that's it. $70.
I went to Aldi's for a little couple of items. All this was $80. So what do you think? Was all this worth $80 or no, I should go somewhere else and buy my food? What do you think?
You know what I'm grateful for today? That my Costco grocery bill was only $600. Not $800, not $1,000, but only $600. Has it ever been $600 before? No. It's normally around $250, maybe $300. But today, only to buy the basics for my family, it was not $1,000, it was only $600.
Fast food has completely lost its value, and it's becoming more expensive to go get fast food than it is to sit down at a nice restaurant. The other day on the way home from the airport, we usually don't do fast food, but we were so starving, so we stopped and got Shake Shack. We got 4 burgers, 4 fries, chicken things for the kids, and I think a chicken sandwich. It was $110 with tax. $110 with tax. I was so tired. I was just like, you know what? This is par for the course. Later that night, I had promised my aunt and my mom that I would take them to dinner. I eat out a lot. This is one of my favorite spots. It's really nice. It's affordable. Food is delish. We got 3 alcoholic drinks, bread for the table, 3 appetizers, some dishes, all fantastic. The bill was $81. I made the bill an even 100 because service was great, food was delish, and I had it in the back of my mind that I just spent $110 on fast food, and I'm never doing it again. And sure, if we had a couple more people, it would have been more expensive, but when I'm thinking about the actual value of it, if I spend $20 or $30 more dollars, again, an entire family can have this large fine dining experience as opposed to $110 on burgers and fries.
I need a quick second to go on a rant. I don't know what's going on, if it's the economy or life is just getting harder, period. But I just drove 20 minutes to go pick up some food. I called and ordered my food 20 minutes away. My meal, I got turkey, rice, this Haitian restaurant, $23. And y'all, this is the meat that they gave me for $23. 1, 2, and then bones, right? That's it. 2 pieces of meat, 2 pieces of bones. I'm like, no. I go back in there and I'm like, are you guys serious? I just drove 20 minutes to come here. This food is $23. You give me 2 pieces of turkey meat? She's like, oh, my bad. I'm so sorry. 1 second. Then they go to the back and give me this. Why wasn't it this to begin with? Life is lifing right now, guys. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if things are gonna get better or what is happening. We can barely afford and I don't blame them completely because food is expensive. But it's how far is this going? I'm nervous.
Okay, so these are the new digital price screens. So the whole goal of these is to adjust the prices on the items as they become more in demand. So for example, right now these are 90 cents. Let's say around 6 o'clock or during the busier time, these will go up to $1. They'll fluctuate based off of demand. So these are connected to the Wi-Fi and to the registers. Once the inventory on these items become low, the prices will start to shoot up to $1.20. They're gonna start incorporating all these all over. Yeah, so it's pretty crazy. I'll come back later on in the day and you'll see this go up and down in price. You'll see it go as low as like 89 cents, which is pretty crazy.
My husband are at our local mom and pop grocery store just getting some meat for supper, and can you just look at the prices of this meat? It's getting about time to have our own cow processed. Oh my god. The meat prices like in your area, because that is insane. Get a cow processed?
I guess so. Stupid girl.
That will do it.
We need to do something about the fact that every fucking where you go to eat now, the cheapest place you go to eat now, even fast food places, it's $23. Why is it always fucking $23?
I tell you, I just came out of the store, the supermarket, and I'm about to be a vegetarian. We think this shit is a joke. I am about to be a vegetarian. I cannot afford to buy meat. I cannot afford to buy meat. I work my ass off and I cannot afford to buy the bare necessities like meat. Meat. Yeah, I want meat. And I go in the supermarket, almost $100, and my cart, I don't think we're really understanding what's going on. Don't tell me, because I'm this and I'm that. I'm a realist. And I see exactly where we're heading for. And we think it's a joke. We really think it's a joke because we just out here hating on each other for some of the stupidest, pettiest shit. And the things that we should be standing up for, we're divided. And I'm about to be a vegetarian because there's no way I go into the supermarket and the price that I'm seeing for food. Are we this blind? Are we honestly this blind?
I don't know if it's just me, but I just spent $226 in Sprouts for meats and boberia. And the other day in Publix, like $400 and something on the same thing. I think these prices are literally so crazy, and it's just for my husband and I. I am so curious to know what families are spending on groceries a week or a month, because there's no way people are surviving paying, I don't know, let's just say like $800 plus if you have a big family. I'm in shock and confused, and I feel like every time I go to Publix or any of the grocery stores, it's like so much money.
Groceries are $20,000, $25,000 plus tax. And everybody keeps saying, you just gotta shop at Aldi. You just gotta shop at Aldi. You shouldn't have to shop at Aldi. It's the point. Y'all missing the point. I should be able to get a name brand bag of chips for less than $5, not $33 plus tax. Okay? I should be able to get some fruit that won't go bad the next day from a regular grocery store. I should be able to get a nice grade of meat from a regular grocery store without spending my whole check.
Can somebody please explain to me why produce is so dang expensive? I literally just went to the grocery store and bought 32 things, more than half of which was produce, and it cost me $93.13. I honestly don't understand how people can afford to even go out and buy groceries right now. They're just ridiculously expensive, and it's not like I'm splurging on really expensive stuff. I shop at Winco, and I really try and conserve my money and just spend my money on the things that I absolutely need, but I still spent almost $100 on 1 week's worth of groceries. Now, I typically set $550 aside a month for groceries, but with me quitting my job in June, we're really trying to cut back and save as much money as we can on groceries, and that includes basically just buying the bare necessities. I absolutely love to cook and try brand new recipes, but a lot of the times when I'm trying brand new recipes, it calls for ingredients that I never use. So for the entire month of January, I'm making meals that I already have most of the ingredients for at home and only going out and buying things like produce because I don't want it to go bad. Also, I typically grocery shop 2 weeks at a time, but now that I've taken up mystery shopping, sometimes I'll get a mystery shop in the middle of the week that's a food mystery shop, and then the meals that I have planned for that week will get pushed, and then a lot of the food that I bought, like the produce, will go bad. So I have taken it upon myself to grocery shop every single week, but I really do think that it's going to save me money in the long run because that produce is not going to go bad, and then I'll be able to save money. But you guys tell me, how do you grocery shop? Do you grocery shop once a week? Do you grocery shop every 2 weeks? Are you like me and you plan out every single meal for every single day, or do you just kind of wing it? How are you guys saving money on groceries? Let me know.
Listen, y'all, so I just finished grocery shopping, and for those tiddlywinks of groceries that you see there, I think it's like, what, 3 or 4 bags back there? This bullshit was $79 fucking dollars, bro. How is 4 bags of groceries $80? And you know what I bought? I bought like 3 bags of blueberries. Blue fucking berries, dude. Some raspberries, which was like less than 2 pounds of raspberries. I think it's like 24 ounces or some shit. Some pre-workout that was on clearance. And some miscellaneous bullshit, bro. 3 to 4 bags of groceries, $80 fucking dollars. How the fuck is everything so fucking expensive, bro? I don't know how this is gonna get fixed. I'm driving a fucking clapped out car, as you can see. I'm not a man of finer taste. I'm a very simple man, and I live fairly frugal, I would say, for the most part. Dude, $100 used to get you shit, bro. I sound like a geriatric person. I'm 27. Dude, I remember having $100 used to mean something. And now, bro, it barely gets you 3 or 4 bags of fucking groceries, bro. How, bro? This is not even... I haven't bought any protein, any meats, nothing yet. This is just miscellaneous bullshit for the week. How is that $80, bro? What the fuck?
Just went to KFC. Got a small tater wedge and a small starry. What the grand total, you might ask? $6.40. Who do I need to contact about this? $2.99 for the wedge. Reasonable. $2.99 for the drink. Unreasonable. Oh, I see the problem. I asked for a small star. They gave me medium. MD. I don't like overpaying for stuff, y'all. It puts a bad feeling in my bones. I don't like it. Especially, okay, let me taste the wedge. Let me taste the wedges. And let me see if let me taste the starry first, because this is $1 million right here. Not worth it. I would say worth $1.50 at best. Worth $3? No. I'm gonna give these $2.50. That means my grand total should have been $4. What do y'all think? Fast food is getting ridiculous. I remember one time I went to McDonald's and I ordered a double cheeseburger meal, right? She says the total $8 and something. I said, oh no, ma'am. I said I ordered a double cheeseburger meal. Not a Big Mac, not a quarter pounder. I said I ordered a double cheeseburger. She said, ma'am, that is the double cheeseburger price. Anyway.
It's not the overspending, it's the cost of living. Here is a breakdown of the average Gen Z and millennials' cost of living in today's world. So number 1 is rent. Everyone knows that Gen Z and millennials have to have a roommate. So splitting a 2-bedroom apartment with utilities is around $1,500. If you have a car, a $12,000 to $15,000 used car is still going to run you $400 a month. Car insurance and gas is another $300. Student loan payment, $500. You're going to have groceries for $500. You're going to have personal care, doctor's appointments, hair, gym, about $150, and then cell phone and miscellaneous $150. That's $3,500 a month, which is baseline. Do you know how much $3,500 a month is? $70,000 a year, or $34 an hour. Because after you take out taxes, put $300 for health insurance, and do a healthy $500 401k contribution, that leaves you with $3,500. This is no fun, no savings, no maintenance, no clothes, no kids, no traveling, no vacations, no bachelor parties, no weddings, no funerals, no clothes, no school supplies, nothing. And this is paycheck to paycheck. And on top of it, they're holding $40,000 of student loan debt, a $15,000 car, and if they ever wanted to buy a house with closing costs and the down payments, another $50,000. So they need $105,000. So even if they were somehow able to scrounge up after $70,000 of paycheck to paycheck, $5,000 to go to a concert, to have avocado toast, whatever it is, $5,000 a year, it would take them 20 years to pay off this debt and save up for a house. 20 years of living with the roommate where that rent's going up, and they're making $70,000 a year as a college graduate. The average person in this country makes $50,000. It is not the overspending. It is a cost of living crisis.
Hey, y'all, I just left Costco, and this was $200. Let me show you. Look at them. Actually, $201. You see that? Yeah, that's ridiculous.
I'm just leaving Kroger, and there's absolutely no reason why groceries for 2 people should be $300. $300 for groceries. That's not even gonna last us probably the whole month. It's gotta be a better way. Cause this ain't it. This ridiculous. God dang it. Ridiculous.
Yo, fast food places that are thinking about doing surge prices, I got some news for you. Fast food places in general, y'all better watch your goddamn ass. And I have been saying this for a very long time now, but they better watch their goddamn ass. And here's why. Me and my wife, 2 people, right? We go to Taco Bell. Now, don't get me wrong. Sometimes when I go to Taco Bell, I be throwing down. All right, I do. But not all the time. My standard order, a beef chalupa supreme, a Doritos Locos Tacos, no sides at all. She gets Nacho Bel Grande and some other fucking whatever bullshit is going on that month that they're having to move real quick with Fritos and hot Cheetos and all that shit. Whatever Megan Thee Stallion's currently rapping about, that's what my wife gets, right? Plus a drink, a regular meal for 2 people. Last time we went there, $32. $32, okay? Now, I do pretty good. It's not like I can't afford the $32, but here's my point. Last time we ate at Cracker Barrel, I got the goddamn Uncle Herschel. No, excuse me. I got the Grandma Sampler, which comes with the pancakes, the eggs, the meat, all that shit. Got a coffee. We got a plate of biscuits and gravy. She got, I don't know what she got, but it was banging. The eggs Benny or some shit like that. Plus, she had mimosa, because I don't know if y'all heard, but God is completely out of the Cracker Barrel now, and it's great. Guess what our bill was? $32. You're telling me that I'm gonna pay these motherfuckers at Taco Bell for barely anything the same as I'm gonna pay people at Cracker Barrel? We had a 5-star waitress, by the way. 5-star waitress. Dough on her ankles. That way you know she's good. I'm gonna pay the same for these 2 experiences? I think the fuck not. Especially when you start putting surge prices on it like I'm a goddamn Uber. Look, when Uber and Lyft is doing all that stuff, it's still bullshit, don't get me wrong, but like they're kind of the only game in town, so they can do that. But we got other restaurants we can go to, and we don't always mind doing it on Uber because we're gonna fit like several people in there at once, you know what I'm saying? Nobody ever been like, you wanna split a gordita uptown, huh? Fuck that. I know I'm giving Taco Bell some unnecessary shade when this was Wendy's that came out and said they were gonna do this surge pricing. But as we all know, they're all owned by the same 3 motherfuckers. Go ahead. Make a robot take my order, then charge me double when it's 5:30 because everybody's rushing to get off from work. If they have a job, by the way, because y'all are the same people that wants to get robots to replace all of us. And please, Please expect us to pay $14 for a goddamn Whopper that looks like it just fell on the floor and got sat on by one of them ladies from them TLC shows. I dare you. Why on earth would we do that when we can go down the street, get some biscuits and gravy, sit in a rocking chair, play a game of checkers, do the ignoramus thing, have a great experience with a 5-star waitress, support gay rights, get drunk, and then buy a fucking quilt on our way out for the same goddamn price? Watch your motherfucking ass. That's all I gotta say. Corey out.
I feel the same as this guy these days. I think Cracker Barrel is one of these places that's still kind of affordable. Meanwhile, you have other places like fast food chains like Chipotle and McDonald's. Their prices are going up like there is no tomorrow. I mean, apparently a bowl at Chipotle is nearly pushing $20. That is insane considering how cheap they were just 5 years ago, like $8 for a bowl of chicken and rice. Don't even mention McDonald's. Just the other day, I went and got a fillet of fish. It was like $6 with tax, and it was nothing but bread. I mean, the fish fillet was so thin, it was so tiny. It is absolutely outrageous what a lot of these restaurants are doing nowadays. Not only are they increasing prices every time, but they're actually decreasing the quality and quantity as well. This has turned fast food and restaurants into a huge scam for the American consumer, and this trend needs to stop.